All right, folks. Should be live. Another beautiful weather day here in old New England. $75 in the garage. It's been a long time since I've said that. We got the shorts out today, though. I'm sure you guys will have a field day with my, I call them salmon, but you can call them pink. Salmon pink colored shorts. Game plan is hopefully hitting the ball better than I was yesterday. Game plan is take my time warming up and then twisted stroke if it feels okay on the range. Let me check the mic. That's really the only thing. For whatever reason, all right, we're good. For whatever reason, sometimes it changes, which it should not, but it does. Let's see what was going on. So yesterday, I need to work out after. I was debating working out before this, but that would probably be no bueno. Today is arms and shoulders day, so that would probably be not great for the swing. But I say that because yesterday I opted for some yard work because the weather was so nice to get outside, get a little bit of sunshine. Opted for some yard work instead of working out. And then I watched, poor FFK was battling. Come chase D-Led 9 stroke. I think that's what I'm going to do, take it low. JJ Whitaker, good afternoon. Where's the flannel? Must have gotten warm up there. It is nice and warm. 75 in the garage. It's about, yesterday it was supposed to be a high of 78. I think it touched 80. Today was supposed to be a high of 76, but I think it's going to touch about 78, which should be really nice. Millionaire Golf just follow. Appreciate you, buddy. Heated socks? No heated socks. They are still, I get cold at night. So after I shower at night before I go to bed, I've been still wearing the, gets a little bit chilly too at night, but I've still been wearing, these aren't heated socks, but they're more like winter wool type of socks. They're not super thick, but I do have those on. I was thinking though, if I'm going to be wearing these shoes this summer, I'm going to need to probably buy some more like ankle socks. Otherwise, if I usually wear for golfing, and I think last year, like ankle socks, and I'll probably get blisters and whatnot if I try to wear ankle socks with these because they're a little bit higher. But Uneven Par, what's up, buddy? Hit that like button for me, boys, if you may. Free to do. Takes about 2 seconds. Swing feels a little bit better. We're still kind of missing some to the right, but feel a little bit looser than yesterday. I can still feel this right side, that same sports hernia area. Was thinking about going to the super slow-mo takeaway like Uneven Par, though. If I keep striking irons bad, may need to do that for a little while to get things back. Oh, that's a misread. I don't know why the Square seemingly has those as of late. I wonder if it's like glare from the light or something, but that's like, you get those every once in a while. Seems like the weather changed them again a little bit more, but it's not pink, it's salmon. What's up, Mike? Give it a shot. That one was a little bit slower, but it was a misread. That was hit similar to the other one. So it's like ball speed just drops way down. It seems like all the other numbers are good. It's ball speed and then resulting carry. I don't know why it does that, though. It just reads ball speed super low. But, like, backspin seemed right. That was a draw. It just went way shorter. Went 30 yards short because of the ball speed. Let's see what this one is. So that was 61.2. That's 87 going 108. So it was like 20-something mile an hour slower. That one I hit a little bit better, but still. Might go if you're still out there. You're probably similar weather up there. I said that yesterday, but you're probably pretty similar weather to here. These have been by far the 2 nicest days all year by a lot. Supposed to get colder though later this week into early next week. There's supposed to be some nights down in the 30s. Any bad bounces? So I was starting to say that. I was going through what I did yesterday after I played, which I wasn't super happy with. Shot 11 under for feel good, which was fine. But I opted for, which I was saying, opted for some yard work yesterday as opposed to working out. And then got some more stuff done, ate, showered, all that good stuff. And I was watching, poor FFK was just battling yesterday. He was battling thunderstorms, battling OBS issues, battling GSPro issues, battling Pro T issues. Rich didn't have a hole for half the time. I don't know why, but Flying Fat Kid was playing his own league. And granted, that course had a ton of like rocks and whatnot, but I've never seen it before. Besides that, it was first bounce error, it was saying. So like he'd hit into the rocks and it would take like a crazy bounce and then like jump all over the place and then it would make him re-hit. It was a night. Weather's been on point this week. Haven't found time to play outside yet though. Me either. I don't know how much I'll play. I've been saying it. I don't know how much I'll play outside this week. Or not this week, this year. I try my best to play once a week once my uncle's back. He's about Uncle Tony. Flying Fat Kid knows him and loves him. It's about 75 or so. And I know the rounds, unfortunately, the rounds that I'll be able to play with him in the future will be dwindling. So I try my best to prioritize that. So at the most, I'll play once a week, maybe once every other week with him. That'd probably be about it. Play outside with Dankster, hopefully a couple times. We'll add those into it. And hopefully Bogey's backyard too, or in a combination of those two guys. You got that one in no pros, really? I don't know how many rounds I got in. I play by far the most uneven part when I go to Florida. So I went to Florida, I think I went twice. I usually play like every day while I'm there. So I get like almost as much golf in 1 week while I'm in Florida as I do like the entire season. I probably played maybe 1.5 times a week last year. There was a couple weeks I played 2 or 3 times, but those were rare. So most weeks it was probably an average of about 1.5 rounds. So whatever that comes out to, not many. 20 rounds maybe, if that. And then plus the Florida, I guess. Loving sim golf more than outdoor here lately. Me too. I mean, it's just really the main 2 things are time and money, right? Like all of us, I know nothing compares to outside. It's awesome. If you happen to have a membership or you live close to a golf course, that's awesome. Here, it's expensive. It's tough to get a tee time. And most of the courses I play, if I'm going to play, I like trying like different courses in the area. So for the most part, I'm driving 20, 30 minutes. So it's like you got to book the tee time if you can even get it. It's going to be expensive. You got to drive 20 minutes there. You got to get there at least 20, 30 minutes early because I got to set up my cart, check in, kind of take not even practice swings. I don't even hit balls, but like kind of loosen up a little bit. Takes you 4 hours if you're lucky, 3.5 if you're really lucky, 4 hours, sometimes even 4.5, 5, especially beginning of the year here when people haven't played all winter. 4.5 hours to play. Then I'm breaking my stuff down, driving back. I don't know. Into a bunker, bounce back, crazy pinball. Yeah, FFK was hitting the rocks, but yeah, he got that a bunch. I've never seen that before. About the same for you. It's pretty pissed. Assume commission flag, get the same code. Put some code in. What in the salmon shorts is going on here? You can call him Pink. It is what it is. You can call him Pink, J-Glove. Warm weather, good golf, hopefully, is what's going on here. With a little bit of mix of pink shorts. Yeah, I think you had it maybe even a little bit more flying factor, but at least 3 to 4 times, I think. And then you had that one. That wasn't even mentioning the one where you just got stuck in the Matrix and you were doing your atmospherical anomaly. He was like into the Twilight Zone. He like hit like under the map and then above the map, and then GSPro just crashed on him. Funny you asked that on part. So there was the basketball guys. I'll maybe do like charity tournaments are fun, but people cheat, and usually it's not like me and my buddies that can actually play charity tournaments. It's usually like with my mom or something, which is fun, but it's like one of those things where charity tournaments are expensive, also take a long time, and no chance of really winning or putting up a score. So I don't know. I'll play maybe 1 or 2 charity tournaments if I get asked to. I got to decide though on my basketball buddies. They're doing trying to get 30 people together for a tournament. It's a $30 buy-in, but those rounds also take forever. So it's like all day you're gone. I don't know. But those would be the only tournaments. Wound up in space and then it crashed. So as the weather gets better, the outfits get worse. Good strategy, Con. Comment of the day right there. Chat of the day so far from J-Glove. I was saying to Crushing It. He was saying, oh, you're getting the flannel to catch on a little bit. Crushing It was doing it. Mike O was doing it. And I told him, not really known. That was hit better. Not really known for the good golf around here. I am known, though, for good wardrobe choices and good outfits. So, I mean, I'm not opposed to putting pink shorts with the flannel, too. And I may, throughout this summer, maybe I cut off the sleeves of a flannel and go sleeveless. Can't be my beloved fleece-lined one, though. It'll have to be one that I don't really wear, and it's going to be thin and ideally stretchy. Came in second one last year, and there was 100% some cheating going on. Yeah, I mean, those suck. I know they're all about fun, but we always, like, you see those jokes with the guys that massive pot bellies in, like, their 50s or 60s. Looks like they play, like, once every 20 years, and they shoot, like, 25 under. Like, okay. I mean, we all played the same course here, but whatever. Winning team is the organizer. They win every year, and then their scores last. FFK Commission Golfton and I already filling out the scramble scorecard to make sure we shoot 48. Yeah, I mean, I guess apparently that's the way that people do it. Apparently people, they fill out their scorecard beforehand, and then they buy, if they do it, they buy the amount of mulligans they think they'll need, and then they just make sure that they shoot that score by the end of it, which is always fun. So I'm striking it better, but that's shorter. That was a pitching wedge going 118. So although I'm swinging it and striking it better, I'm down like a club. So figure that one out. Let's see what this 8-iron goes, though. Nope. Trying to hammer it. Gotta swing smoother. Gotta deal with that J-Glove Mike O combination Thursday Thunder. It's you guys, you two and Mama Bear, right? Who am I with? I'm with JTB and B-Rush. I gotta get with Sabro. Oh, I forgot too. I gotta add. Let me do that right now before I forget again. I gotta add Sabro and or not Sabro. I gotta schedule a Sabro. I gotta add Pilot D and Sherm to the scroll down below. My cooling, I don't know if you guys can hear this fan. My cooling pad for my laptop crapped the bed, and it wasn't an issue. Obviously during the winter, but now it's getting warmer. I have a box fan over here trying to keep my laptop cool. All right. We got Sherm Dog, and Pilot D Dog down below now. Decent strike, no spin, allegedly. To be fair, only Hosel can pull off from lumberjack to a B-list comedian in The Hangover. Who do I look like? Do I look like the dentist guy? Are you saying? Is that who I look like in The Hangover? Or are you saying I look like what's his name? Zach Galifianakis. Okay. That's an 8-iron, no draw, but it struck decent. Trying to just have a little bit more of a longer fluid swing, a little bit looser today. Yesterday, I mean, I still feel it today, but yesterday I think I was too tight. How far am I hitting driver? On the good ones, I've been touching, the other day I had 166 ball speed, and I had like probably 3 to 5 drives when I was doing that speed training on Saturday for about 45 minutes to an hour. I had probably 3 to 5 drives that I carried 290. Those are few and far between, and I'm down on distance and hurting because of that. But I bet today, if I catch one good, it'll be about 275, 280 in the air, rolling out to, I don't know, 300-ish, depending on uphill, downhill, that kind of stuff. But I've just been focusing on carry lately, on even par, so usually I don't complain. I have no complaints if it's about 270, 275 in the air and relatively straight. Ideally a baby draw, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Zach Galifianakis. I'll take that. That was thin. Nope. Trying to like drive the ball down. I just don't know if it feels so unnatural, and it still doesn't even get hit that good. So I think playing it back in my stance isn't doing me any favors. That was a little bit further up, and although it only went 142, that was at least hit a little bit better. Three-quarter swings and compress the ball. I think I got to get, I mean, go figure, this will sound ironic, flying fat kid, but that one was a little more legs. Got to get a little more active in my legs, I think. Utilize more of that as a power source versus my right side, and no good. Try wearing a third glove? I could. That's a good chat right there, too. That's what we want. That's a good 8-iron. And that's just, all that is just a little bit more of that. Just like a little bit more squatting kind of back into as if I'm like sitting down into a seat. Use your legs, you say? That's what I want. And it doesn't feel like I can swing way easier with that. The only problem with that is it relies more on timing. So you can get, at least I can, get more out of whack when you're getting that extra movement down below. But that's definitely the more proper way to swing. All right, let's see. Actually, we'll hit a couple wedges, couple putts, then we'll do the fuller swings and then get into it. If only someone would have told me that. Well, I go back to it. Same thing like Seedrum always tells me to go back to Flannel Fleetwood. It's one of those things. I know that's what I got to do. I'll stray, I'll wander, but I always come back. I always come back to compressing the ball, Flannel Fleetwood, and use my legs more. That's always where I end up. Thanks. I had a little bit of deja vu there. My buddy, I don't know if you guys remember him, TK. He was in here. We did a live stream, and he came down to Florida with me one time. He's a buddy I've had since all the way through school. Anyways, he sent me a picture, or he sent me a video last night. He just had his first child yesterday, so congrats to TK. He had a baby girl yesterday, and the reason why I mentioned that is because he sent me the video, and she sneezed. So he sent me that, and I said, bless you. And then that just happened. Flying Fat Kid said, bless you. Kind of a weird deja vu. I feel like I just experienced that about 12 hours ago. All right, let's see if we can roll a straight putt. Pushed. Zero, zero. Couple hybrids, couple drivers, and then we'll go blow up the scorecard on the course. Best drives, I feel like I'm at 85%. Congrats on the baby. I'll relay the message. Appreciate it. Oh, man. That was hit decent, too, but it was on putter. That was a nice, smooth swing, too. That was not hit as good. Or some allergies coming. I usually don't have bad allergies, but sometimes I get, with the season change, I get. Oh, man. Sometimes I get a little sniffly. Still a little bit thin. Haven't caught one yet. Nope. Now I'm trying to hammer it. Come on, good swing. Kind of thin, not terrible. kind of use this hybrid as the barometer of how fuller swings are going to go. Ball speed's up. That's a 146.3 hybrid, but it's kind of thin. .146, 222, kind of hooky, but whatever. All right, moment of truth. Newtonian physics, four-wheel drive. Let's see what the driver has in store for us today. Gonna swing smooth, 85%. Get my legs into it a little bit. Feel like I stay behind it. Way off the toe. That was hit better. That's what we want. All right, we're gonna do it on that. Uneven par if you're still out there. That's kind of, those are the good ones right there. Didn't feel like I did anything crazy. A little bit spinny, but 160.6, 276, baby draw, 293. That's kind of where I try to live at. All right, twisted stroke. Take it low, says I got to go try to catch him in D-Lud. What is this? Shale Creek Golf Club. Never heard of it. Blue tees, Thursday pins, 5-foot gimmies, normal, 11, 0 feet of elevation. All right. Don't hate the settings. I don't think I've seen anyone play this, so I'm going to this blind. What kind of shaft? Well, glad you asked. Thanks to the awesome members out there, I am using the TaylorMade QI 4D driver. Affectionately, I've been calling it the four-wheel drive, but it's the core model, so right in the middle. It's not the LS, it's not the Max, it's the regular model. QI 4D, core model, 8-degree head, turned down, one click above lower in the upright, so call it like 675 it's probably playing. And as far as the shaft, I have a Newton fast motion 6-dot shaft with a Golf Pride jumbo grip. And between the head, the shaft, and the larger grip, I've been hitting it really well. By far, I'm going to do a couple videos on it, but by far the best, longest, most forgiving driver I've ever hit in my life. So, and all those things are true at the same time. It's the most forgiving driver I've ever hit. It's the longest driver I've ever hit, and therefore best driver I have ever hit. Where are we going on this? Could be some push-ups here. Get down. That felt better than that, to be honest. Should be fine, though. That felt pretty similar to the last one. Probably low toe again. 61. Try to hit this about 55-ish. Got a little bit of wind behind. .52, big bounce, big bounce, big bounce. Little ridgy ridge there. All right, 15 up to 19. Does come back. Maybe one more click, right edge type of putt. Picked up the QI4D core model on Monday. Has a stock shaft now. Exploring options. Definitely recommend the new one's not for everyone. They're not cheap. I would never have one if it weren't for those guys out there that I said before. But it is pretty awesome. But I was using the stock shaft that came with it for a while. They're not bad. The React shafts, they did the whole fitting process with like your closure rate. If you pick the right one, it's probably fine. But this is the first time I've ever used a premium upgraded shaft. And before I was like, I don't know if it's really worth the money. But having used one now, I would say there's definitely, shafts are very important. Pushed it. Dang it. 1.4. I felt it too. Par. What's this leaderboard looking like? D-Lud 5, take it low 4. Danko 4. Oh no, that's 1. Ryan 1. Kind of a drop stroke there. Par's fine, but that wasn't a hard hole. Picking up a Ventus Blue Velcor Plus today for testing. Love the Ventus. New line Q shafts are interesting too. I've never hit a Ventus, so I can't say, but it's a reason. I think that's the number one, the most popular shaft on tour, isn't it? For the past couple of years too. They've kind of taken over the market, so the pros are playing them for a reason. All right, we're down to 150. I don't think I can get a 9 iron there, so I think it has to be a smooth 8. Oh God, why? $11 downhill, 3.8 left. We're gonna pull the pin. So we're out of the rough downhill, probably 6, 7, or 8 ish. Oh, 8.5. Dang it. Thought that had a chance. Now we're going to make a putt for par. That would have been a nice bird right there. Five-footer. I don't know if I hit it. Whew. A little shaky on the putts to start. All right, par 5. Looks like more water up there. Let's get ourselves a bird. Trying to hang back on him, but it's too armsy. Dang. At least it's not in the water. Trying to steer it. Deep rough. Haven't been hitting that 3-wood grade anyway, so we're going to go hybrid. This is going to get eaten up, but we're going to probably go out yonder. 7 degrees left. Maybe a little bit further right than that then. Sit right there. Decent recovery, all things considered. Leaves us with 64. Try to hit this about 60. $66. Spin hard. Zip, zip. Struck it good. $15-footer. Man, these first dots are snappy, snappy. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll try it. Stop. Another par. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Probably could be 2 under right now. This hole sets up good for the boomerang, though. That worked. Still toey again, but that was hit a little bit better. 1300 spin. That one instead of low toe, that was high toe. But 307, 85. See if we can get a 56 up to about 80. This will probably have some zippy zip. Been getting a little more backspin with these Tour X's as of late on these fuller wedge swings. $75 with 10,000. See ya. That's going to rip back. Close. I just need probably another 10 yards on that for that to work. $37. It's probably still too much. It comes back a little at the end. Tow and carry 282. Hey, that's what I'm saying with the QI, with the four-wheel drive and the Newton. Newtonian physics right there. 1300 spin, though. That was definitely a high toe. Tugged it. Come back. Dang. We'll get a straight putt here eventually. Pushes and pulls. That was way off the toe. I'm still trying to kind of smooth it out there too with driver, to be honest. Take a low. We'll have some good ones here. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a 290 in the air on the back nine here. 165. Doubt I can get my 8-iron up to 160, so it's gonna have to be a choke down 7. Not bad. Toey, so it overdrew a little bit. I got to start that. That started dead straight. I got to start that a little bit more right. 19. down to 15. We have 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 going back the other way, but it's really slow. It's probably pretty straight, but I think I'm going to go right there. Left edge, left center. Had a brain fart. Oh, no, I hit it a little too firm. Had a brain fart over that ball. You see me look back up. Forgot how far I was hitting it, so I had to check. I hit that too hard. Dang it. Round of missed opportunities. What is this? Probably not driver. Actually, can we play this up the... Can we play this up the left? We'll go there. If it draws, overdraws, we're fine. If it stays straight, that could be a little bit of trouble. Hopefully it gets down, but... Come on, let's get one here for take it low. Oh, playing it up the left. Not great. Not bad, though, over here, to be honest. 169. Let's try a full 7. This is where I don't need to kill it. I just need to strike it decent. And I did not. Go. Oh, now sit, 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 sit. That was thin. Implemented that a few times last night. I didn't, well, I mean, I kind of intentionally, well, I mean, I tried to hit straight. I wasn't trying to hook it that much off the toe, but I knew that was over there. I'm not going to try to go up a ton of them. Ideally, I start hitting driver a little bit straighter, but nice to know that that is an option. Giving you guys a good head start, not having, I don't have to have a crazy back nine to catch you guys. Should be probably 2-3 under at this point. Got one. Got one. Go right on 12. Problem is I've got, my misses so far have been pretty far lefty, lud. So I'm going to have to aim, if I'm going right of right, I'm going to have to aim way right for that to happen. This one we're going to hit dead straight. Left, even further left. Hit it hard too. I'm trying to open up the face to straighten that out, and I think I'm coming even more from the inside when I do that. 185, where the heck are we going? Gonna go 5 iron. This is not ideal positioning here. It opens up over there. Me and Take It Low thought we had a few out there. Lipped out 2 birds. 160 ball speed, though, just off the planet left. 1,000 backspin with 1,800 side spin. We need to reverse those numbers and then get back side spin back down towards 0. Toad it. Does it open up over here too? We're gonna have to scramble for a par here. 26 out of the roughy rough uphill. Call it 28. Probably want like a 23. Oh, it's way too much. That thing shot off the face. All right, looks like we're going back to even. Could probably putt this. Probably should putt this. This is why I don't do the money games. Nope, not fast forward. $27 down to 25, and we're on a downslope. 1.8 right. Man. I don't know. We'll try it. It may need to be more, but didn't hit it. Did not even come close to hitting it. Pretty straight. We'll give it a click left. Come on, 5-footer for freaking bogey. Ah, not great. What's up, second flight? Hope all is well. Better before that hole, to be honest with you, but good to see you. Back to even. Par 5, though. All right. We're going to try not to do anything stupid with this driver and just hit it hard. See if it strains itself out. This one does not open up left. Or right. I guess it kind of does right, but I don't want to go that far right. Why can't we just do that every time? Get left, left, left. 161.8, 285 on that one. Now I'm doing better after that one second flight. Now I'm doing better. D-Wood's cousin or family member? What happened? All right, we're going to try to run up a hybrid, which will definitely get there. I don't need to kill this. Just need to hit it decent and let it roll. Yikes. Should have just hit it hard. I just learned my lesson with driver. I try to take some off, then I freaking steer it like that. Should have just gone off the back. That's a massive green, too. All right, inner circle, easy bird. 47 up to 48. Need like a 43. $43. Come on, just give me one. Seven-footer uphill. This course is 40 minutes for me, really? Shell Creek? Accident. Conscious long road back. Thanks for asking. Nephew got in a motorcycle accident. Jeez, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Dylan. I have never even wanted to, for a second in my life, mess around with motorcycles. I've heard too much of that stuff. I've known people that have gotten severely messed up. There was a person, I wasn't super close with him, but I went to high school with him, and he died in a motorcycle accident. They always say, I mean, hopefully wasn't doing anything crazy. Hopefully he was wearing a helmet, but they even say, like, even if you're a really good driver, it's not always, it's most of the time it's not you. It's other people that can't see you. So that sucks. Had someone else a couple months ago from high school died in an ATV accident. I don't know how that happened. I think he got like thrown off the ATV, but didn't sound pleasant. Obviously. All right, we got one. Got one back. Is there a GoFundMe or anything, Dylan? Is there anything like that set up? I'm sure, me included, there's probably people that would toss some money if there's like a GoFundMe for medical bills or whatnot. All right. Driver's coming back a little bit. Driver's coming back. Now the rest of the bag needs to come back as well. Just goes to show with this new shaft, even though it's a 6-dot, it still feels like if I really go after it, I just can't control it. But it goes to show I need to be swinging more like that. It just shows that I'm over swinging on. That's how I just think about a stock driver, is just over swinging. So I think someone asked what shaft Rory was using. I think he's only using a 6X, and he's able to get 180 ball speed and still relatively control it. So I'm using a 6-dot. I know this is lighter, but I need to swing more like that and be more efficient, get 162 without feeling like I'm swinging out of my shoes every single time. 76 up to 77. Guess we'll take a look at the heat map. Nothing yet, still in the hospital. Thank you, though. Let people know if there's any way to help. Yeah, I mean, even if you set it up or anyone else, if someone from the family, I know he's your nephew, but so your sister or brother, whatever, if they set it up, immediate family, just post it in the Discord. $72-ish. 71.7. Kind of the way today's going. That's a good ball. It's a good strike. I'm not mad at it. Just not quite good enough. Probably should have gave it a touch more because it was uphill, but this is makeable. 9-footer, technically downhill. Get a little drippy drip. I think I like that. Pushed it. Woo! Woo! All right. 2 under going to the back 9. We need... What'd you shoot, deal at 6? I need 4 under. The D-Lud's at 5. Take a low's at 4. So I need at least 3 more to tile D-Lud here. Caw, baby. Caw. How's the weather? Weather's nice. This is the first 2 days. I think you're further south, right? Second flight. Yesterday got up to just shy of 80. Call it 80 degrees. Today's like 78 outside. Right now in the garage, it's actually getting a little stuffy, but it's 76.7. which feels like 90, but don't get me wrong, way better than way better than flannel and freezing. Man, what do we need to cover? This is one of those where like I really should not be hitting driver, but I need 290. It is down 5. Not worth it. Nashville. So you're probably 80s or 90s already. Get down. Down, down, down. I tried to hit it smooth. Down. Down. $96 out of the rough. That was the right play. I wanted. Everything in me told me try go for driver, but that was not the play there. We're probably up to 100, so I probably need about the number. 95-ish. That's too much. And I tugged it. Decent strike, just a Yankee yank. I don't know. We'll try it. 24 feet. Travel. 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 No! I thought that was going to drop on the edge. Oh, man. I thought that was going to be one of those. They have it on beta where it hangs on the edge, then drops in the last second. To be fair, I didn't hit it, but another drop stroke. I don't think it's going to be enough to get back there, but that was better. I'll take that. Started right, drew back, a touch toey, but like seeing that was a pitching wedge. Like seeing that going closer to 125, 130. But give Pure Play a try when it launches? Possibly. I'd like to. I just had, funny enough, I just had my GSPro today. Just spent, my card got charged $250 this morning. It was right around noon time. I saw the email. I think I had 2 of those with deload in my alt shot. A roll short. Yeah. I mean, I knew as soon as I hit it, I said I didn't hit it. So those that go in are just lucky despite not a great roll. But when they're that close, you think, man. All right. 20-footer. That one I made sure I hit. Let's go. Caw-caw. One more to catch old TIL. One more here. Man. All right, D-Let said go right on this one. This one, he may be right. He may be right saying to go right. Problem is, playing the draw, I got to aim like way over here. And I'm going over trees. I don't know. I guess that takes the water a little bit more out of play. D-Lud says go right, so we're going to go right. Birdski. Caw. Get through it. Get through it. Get through it. All right. Don't hate it. 284. Baby draw. Good spin. Good ball speed. Good call there, D-Lud. We're in the rough. That one probably would have been fine, but that's what I'm trying to do. Who knows if I would have done it. There was OB left and water right, so. Try to get this 56 up to about 80. Sit right there. Sit right there. When we hit at 80, 79.8 with 10,000, that would have had a chance to rip back across the hole if it wasn't out of the rough. But even with 10.5, no stopping power out of the dang rough. Pretty good looking putt here, though. We're going to give it one click to the right. And if this goes in, we will thank Mr. D-Lud for the caddying advice of going right. Let's go. Thanks, D-Lud. Boom, baby. Boom, second flight. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're tied with Take It Low. Driver's back. Back to back, going back to back. Just like Drake. Now, we got the driver work. Let's see if the wedges will work too. 23 up to 24. I want probably a 19. 19 or 20. Dunk it. Oh my God, that almost landed in the hole. 24 though, I knew it was too much. That landed right next to the cup. Dang. Watch how close this came. That was like on the right edge of the cup. Was that just short, right? I did push it 0.4. Landing. Computer didn't love that one. Yeah, I guess a little bit short. That would have been sweet. Would GSPro physics allow for a dunk? Yeah, I think I've had one or two where it hasn't been from deep, but it's been from maybe, I think I had one from like 35, 40 yards and it flew directly in the hole. Judd takes all these notes and puts it in pure play. Well, I'll switch to pure play. If that goes in on pure play, I'll switch. 13 down to 11. 1, 2. We're going to try it. It comes back a little. Woo! Grab the cup. All right, let's keep driver going here. We're tied with D-Lud. We are, for the time being, in first place. He's coming on the podcast that no one watches. Judd, you're saying? $212. Let's try, instead of doing that stupid, like I can't hit even a smooth 4 or 3 hybrid, because that thing goes even smooth 215, 220, even 2, like that last one was 222 and I swung smooth. So let's try a 4 iron out yonder. Not great, but it's fine. At least it ain't put in the water. Super thin toe. All right, same stupid number again. 25 up to 26. I need like 21, 22. $24 again. Caw. I'm hitting him too hard, but if I ever have one of these rounds with this warmer weather, if I have one of these rounds where like my driver is actually working the same time that my irons are working, the same time that my wedges are working, the same time, haven't been putting it bad. Putting's been okay. Wedge has been a little bit hot and cold. Iron's still no bueno. Driver's been good. If I ever have one of those, watch out. Still wondering how you and I came in second last week with 19 under. It didn't seem, that was one of those weird ones. Alt shot feels similar. There's a couple different formats. That was one of them where we were so, our mind was like number one priority were those mulligans and reverse mulligans. We were just kind of hitting the shots secondary and we had a really good score, but it just didn't seem like it because we were focused completely on something else versus the score. Down. Probably going to putt it. Wedges haven't been ideal. 29-foot putt. It's not doing much. .5 left. Travel. Didn't hit it again. Oh well. Take a par. All right, let's get a bird. Where are we going on this? Let's go. 163, 286, 86 RPMs a side spin. It's crazy how that driver, it's either like I can't hit it or it's just autopilot like that. It's just money autopilot or it's off the planet. There's like not much in between. 191 uphill. It's probably that 4 again. If I was striking irons good, it would be a 5. But I don't know if that gets there. It's up to 195. I need to land at like 185 towards that front. Well, should have been a 5, I guess. A little toey anyways, but this is ticklish. 7 degrees down, 21 down to 19. I probably want to land it. What's the math on this? 19. Probably up to 20, 21 with the rough. So I'd usually try to land this 15, 16. But because of this down, I probably want to land it 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that works. Caw. Kind of thinned it. I don't think J Glove and Wisco haven't played yet, so they'll probably destroy this. Having a pretty good back, that front, I should probably be closer, like I've been saying. I mean, you can't say I should be anything in golf, but I could easily be probably 8, 9, 10 under instead of 7. Wouldn't be surprised if J Glove or Wisco go about 11 or 12. Good number, but I towed it. For anyone watching, though, that was watching yesterday when I was like getting frustrated with driver and just like said, okay, I'm not going to play anymore. The problem is, like, I know the way I'm hitting it right now on this back nine is how I expect to hit it, and I know I can do it. So when those days that it's just not happening, it's like, yeah, you can swing through it and try to figure it out, but some days I can just tell that, like, the power and just the sequencing is not there. So I think it's almost better off on days like that just to kind of quit while you're behind and come out again when you're fresh. At least that's the way I try to do it. But those days do suck. 13-foot putt. It pushes it. These first two push it, and then it comes back. We'll try it. Turn. Wow, that was just a straight putt. That was makeable, too. There's another one left out there. Good playing. Appreciate it, Ryan. Not bad. Better than yesterday. I don't know if it's not bad. Could be better, but not bad. What is going on with this? All right, good drive here. Come on. $167. That felt even smoother too. 167, 286. Baby draw, 52 RPMs a side spin. I don't hate that. One of these days, I may just mess around and get a 170 out of nowhere. 56. This will probably play fairway. Man, that was hit good. That was the best one of the day. That was even a little spinny. 2600. Starting to time up driver, though, better. Up to 58. 10%-ish out of here. Probably 63. So I probably need like a 58. Come on. What? That's a 60 degree. How does that go 71 yards? Had 10,000 on it. That was a Bob Ross bunker shot right there. That was a happy mistake or whatever he calls them. That thing had some zippy zip too. That was almost really good. On accident. One of those days, apparently. Getting some breaks. Let's cash this in for an 8 under. Let's go. We'll take that. Look at that back. 34-29. Shot 5 better on the back. Kind of what happens, though. Like, if I'll probably play something else right now. Hopefully, I'll play similar to this back 9, but it usually takes me, same thing outside, takes me like 4, 5, 6 holes to get going. That was even with a bogey. I don't remember what we did on 7, but 8 under, and honestly, could have been. Thanks for not playing in the money game. I think I do have. Murph was kind enough before I got hurt, like 4 months ago. He bought me into a week. It was the week that I stopped playing. He bought me in, so I think I have $10, unless he used it. Hopefully, he used it for himself, but I think, have $10 or whatever it is, $16, whatever the money game is. I had 1 week that he bought me in for, which I think was either banked or Frank used it, but I did not declare it before this, so. Although I could have won some money. That's not, I don't do any cheesy tomfoolery. That was pretty good. That was a really good driving back 9. We had, what, 167, 286 or something like that on one of those drives. 8 pars, 9 birdies, 1 bogey, 307 longest, 289 average, 160, 163, 108 feet of putting, 24 putts, 15 out of 18 greens in regulation, 8 out of 13 fairways. Not bad. All right, what do we got? We have the twisted par 3, but I want to keep hitting driver. Bogey's backyard. Don't really feel like doing SGT. Ooh, I do like Harbor Town, though. Harbor Town last year was when I shot, like, that was probably my best ever pro round. I shot like 12 under on 1 round or something, or 9 under, 2 under, or 3 under, or something like that. Maybe it was 12 total. Pro auto putt. Could do my league at Sultan's Run. Let's do Bogey's backyards. Sent a $10 super chat yesterday. The club at Carlton Woods, Fazio course, the Lone Star Cup. Would do FFKs, but he's got those crazy rocks. He usually, not much. Doesn't have any elevation. Usually picks some courses with elevation, but 6,100, Friday pins, 8-foot gimme, love it. Not much elevation, firm fairway, normal greens. Didn't catch that one quite as good, and I didn't aim. Oh, it's firm. Sit, sit, sit. Probably play this relatively quick-ish. $79. Sit. Caw. Grip and sit, what's up, buddy? Just shot. Took my time warming up. Just did twisted stroke. Shot 8 under. So for the time being, until J Glove and Wisco play, I am currently in first place. Now this is Bogey's backyards. Nice and warm. Hopefully you finally get some warm weather up there. I guess first you got to get your snow to go away. It's been good. You can see the grass now. Hey, that's the first start. Debating hitting 7. I don't know if it gets there. So we'll go smoother 6. Oh, I nuked it, and it's turning way too much. Simmer. $26 uphill out of the roughy rough. 27, call it 28, 29. So probably like 24-ish. Not 28. Man, this should have been an easy bird, possible eagle look. Now we got 24 feet for birdie. Tugged it. And didn't hit it. That's a bad par right there. All right, let's drive this sucker. JT Walsh, does that say 19 under? Good God. Man, that is spanked, but it's going to be way off the back. 288 raw, baby draw. I'm timing up this driver well today. A little bit more squat into it and just that little bit of flick at the bottom. JT is an absolute, I call him the Australian robot. What the heck is this thing doing? 12, 24, 36, 41. So it's a 40-foot putt. But this middle section is bonkers. I mean, that looks like a river in the middle. Good to see you, Mixtape. Mixtape, we're going to get you an HRG club for the random two-person scramble. I mean, all things considered, with a 1.7 pull, I play with JT, ripping that driver, ripping it, baby, for the time being. Play with JT. I played with him at least once. I may have played with him twice. Played with him at least once, I can remember. It was JT. It was JT. It was a 3. I think we did 3v3. It was JT Walsh, CC Wilco, Big Dog, and then I think it was me, FFK, and either Danko or Kamish. Maybe we did a 4v3. I don't remember, but it was some combination of those jackwagons. It was a pretty insane stream. We played Tobacco Road, and JT was hitting like 185 ball speed. It was nuts. Okay, works. Touch low on the face, but not bad. Newton's being friendly to me today. I keep getting this weird number, though. I can't hit Hybird. It's going to be a 4-iron. JT Walsh makes me want to quit puzzles, quit golf and get into puzzles. That's a good shot right there, Maiko. It's a good shot right there. That's up there with J Gloves. J Glove had the as the weather. I think that's still the comment of the day. As the weather gets better, the wardrobe gets worse. Oh, maybe super toey. Carry. Finding something that resembles an iron swing, though. 26 downhill. That is working pretty hard to the left. We're going to fly it most of the way there, though. Probably like a 23, 22, 23. Dang it. 23.9. That should have been 22. El Duble wins again. Rigged. I'm just waiting for J-Glove to take that extra step and change all of his usernames instead of just, that's probably is that too much? Instead of just Discord. He's got to get fully committed and change everything across all the platforms. I mean, it's not really doing anything. We'll go one click to the right. J-Glove, you got 8 under to beat on stroke. I don't know if you were watching before. Now watch this drive. J-Glove's the Conor McGregor of HRG. That's a good one, too. Mike O coming in with some good chats. That's 1, 2, and 3 chats of the day as far as I'm concerned. Who the fuck is this guy? Let's go. Just on repeat right now somehow. 284, baby draw. J-Glove can't even do that in his dreams. Conor McGlover. 91. Out of the fairway. I was debating hitting a hard 56, but I don't think it gets there. So we're going to go easy 51. Dang it. Needed 85. I hate those in-between numbers. Too much time to change every name. Busy watching you guys golf. Good day today. Good day for a good day. But it'll all go downhill tomorrow, I'm sure. And we'll be back in the dumpster fire of a place that I call a golf game. I mean, it comes back. This can't be far. Maybe there. 15, 14 footer. Hit it kind of firm. Hit it kind of firm. Par. $111 up to $112. Absolute beauty of a day. Past 2 days, J-Glove. But yeah, I concur. Come on. Got 10,000 on it. Go. Let's go. Coming for you, JT Walsh. Coming for you. Ooh. Well, considering I'm hitting driver almost 290 right now, this is not a driver hole. We're going to try this stupid 3-wood. Hit it in the circle, $5. Well, nice shot. Thanks, Joe. Hitting driver. I always say it, but I'm so hot and cold. I'm a big momentum player with driver. Hitting driver well today, so everything else I'm playing better too.
At 603 Golfer 2 and tipped $5 through Super Chat. Nice one.
Nice one. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks, Mike. You're the man. Let me like that. Appreciate you, buddy. Honestly, the super chats mean a ton because I make a whopping about 15 cents in terms of ads for these live streams. So without the super chats and the memberships, you can make an argument I probably shouldn't be doing this anyways in terms of opportunity cost and whatnot. But without the super chats and the memberships, this is virtually impossible. Appreciate you. Not ideal. Super toey. Where are we going? What is this? Oh, is that the flag? Oh, the aim. Oh, it's a tree. I was like, where the heck's the aim marker? 53. 55. Downhill out of the rough. Probably like a 52. Hitting driver so good. I just want to keep hitting driver. Almost fell over. Sit. It's probably a little bit too much, but I'm going to try to drip it. Oh, I didn't hit it. Milkshake day today. Clear out the winter colon. Debated going up. Getting my beard trimmed up. I found a guy. I had a funeral. What was that? 2-3 months ago. I found a guy that did a really good job and it was cheap. I don't know if he'll be that cheap again if I go back, but better than doing it myself. Losing a little bit of speed, but that still ain't bad. I feel like I need to swing harder now to get that. Versus before, it was just a little more effortless. 69. Uphill to 70. Go. Gonna have to start playing these. I always try to play them about 5 short. Gonna have to start playing them further if I keep spinning it like that. $23. Smashed it. Par 3. Didn't catch it. Run. Big bounce. Big bounce. Man, hit it through the break again. This entire setup for 4 viewers, so goofy. Well, people are probably out and about doing stuff today, but usually we got about 25, 30 people. Appreciate the kind words, though, Alex. Like the positivity. Now watch this drive. Oh. Work out, work out, work out. Deep. Super high toe. 68 up to 71, and then probably another 14 on that. 85. Try to hit this like 80. Oh, I tugged it. All right, let's not hit it through the break here. 13-footer. There's 11. Maybe it was an ad break. It did seem like it was on the lower side anyways today, but that's probably just the nicer weather. And it's tax day. People are probably busy. What are you going to do? That's my job. Well, what Alex doesn't realize is you say anything good or say anything bad, it still helps. So chirp away. Chirp away. No, and that one I don't hit it enough. Or I guess it was better speed, just didn't give enough break. I mean, last week for the Masters, I had a live stream with like 65 people in here. There's the one with like 3,000 views. So some days are good, some days are not good. Same thing with golf. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, we're flirting with danger. think I'm going to hit a low punch 4. Try to run it up. Maybe it's FFK's alter ego. Too much pent-up aggression for being nice all the time. It could be. Hey, FFK. Thanks for the chat. All right, Bobby Slingblade, just for FFK. For FFK's alter ego, Bobby Slingblade Wade here. Bobby Slingblade, run! Bobby Slingblade! Oh, come on. Eagle putt. See if we can make this one for Alex. Having that many people would rattle me. It'd be a mess. I mean, that's kind of the point, though. So it is kind of nice when people tune in, but usually, impressive shot. I mean, that was lucky. That was what we were trying to do. Those are pretty low percentage shots, but doesn't really rattle me, to be honest. Like having that many people watch, like at this point, whether it's 5 or 30 or 60, doesn't really change what I'm doing. Pretty used to it. The only thing that gets tough is when there's a lot of people, when the chat starts going crazy, trying to golf, especially if you're playing with someone else, like online. If you're trying to have a conversation, play golf, and kind of have a conversation and keep up with the chat, that becomes a little bit tougher, but come on. Eagle putt. Let's go. Booyah. Big bird. My wife watches me. I turn into a puddle. You guys have played. Maybe you just didn't look, but you guys have played with me when there's probably been 25, 30 people watching. Maybe you didn't realize it, but I get it. If Mama Bear was watching me, I'd probably crumble under the pressure too, to be honest. All right, this drive goes out to Mama Bear. Let's get back to the, I don't know, I think the high 280s, 290s are past us.
At Cornbread89 tip $10 through Super Chat. For the Freedom Bird.
Freedom Bird! Freedom! USA! USA! Thanks, Cornbread. Appreciate you, man. Very kind of you. America. That was America Bird right there. Setup looks pretty sweet, Cornbread. He's seemingly putting the final touches on his new setup. We'll be able to get him back in the action. Thanks, Cornbread. See, where's what was his name? Alex? Where's Alex now? $165, let's see it. I got 167 before Romeo. I had a handful that were in the upper 280s carry, but that was like 18 holes ago, so we'll try. We'll see. Up and running this weekend, let's go. You have warmer weather too, hopefully? Appreciate the super chat, man. Means a lot. Tried to step on it a little bit for Romeo. 164.5. You can round up, maybe. Technically, that rounds up to 165, but I was doing that before, effortless, and it was going 280 something in the air. 40 out of the rough. 41. Probably 42, 43, so like a 38. $46, yikes. We're losing some. Whoa, where are we going? Let's get my putter. Losing some touch. 17 up to 18. Probably a 14. Caw. That's how you do it right there. Just your average birdie. 164.5. Borderline duck hook. Airmail the green. Chip in for bird. There it is. All right, Romeo. Here we go. Trying to hit it too hard. Catching off the toe now. Still cruising in the 160s, but 107 out of the rough. Probably like a 105. Oh no. Are you kidding me? That's a Romeo shot if I've ever seen one. That's a 142-yard approach wedge. That's 51 degrees. I tried to give it a little bit extra. That was not what we needed. 38 out of the rough. Probably like a 35. Dang. $35. That's your standard par. That happens often for me. 139. Call that the hollow body iron special. I mean, I scolded the crap out of it, but there wasn't a whole lot hollow on that strike. That thin in by the bottom groove. That felt pretty the opposite of hollow there. Towed it. Kick right. Toe body construction there. $30 down to 24. It's probably not enough, is it? Travel. Didn't hit it. All right, let's smooth this driver back out. We'll probably get 165 just by hitting it smoother. Moon balloon. I'm not lying when I was saying I was carrying a 280. Go back and check the tape. One, 2, 6. Uphill. Thin and Healy. Bounce. Hindsight, probably should have done like auto putt, pro tour or something, just kept moving. I was striking driver so good. But now we're nearing 36 holes. Whoa. Caw. Nope, don't need driver. Short again, but not a terrible miss. $17. Stice Man, what's up, buddy? How'd the birthday go? Was that yesterday or the day before? What's today? Wednesday? I didn't play Monday, right? Was that yesterday? Did you get your sushi? The hell is that? Where's the tracer? What? Friggin' beta doing beta things here. Went to Dick's and accidentally bought a new putter. What'd you get? Picturing you slipping. What'd you get, Stice Man? Did you get yourself a lab? Not a bad hybrid there. Nice and smooth. $37 up to $39. 34, 35. $38. Oh, gave it to us. 18th hole. At the register, swiping the card. Odyssey AI 1, number 7. Posted in Discord under clubs. Labs on for folks that can't putt. Labs are for folks that can't putt. I have a... I love this putter. I've been using it for a couple years, but this is a... Let me see if I can show you. I got it used, so all these... I always have a head cover on it. All these nicks in the paint, all the chips, that wasn't me, but unfortunately, you don't really look at it. Like, obviously, that's the part that matters, but it's a Odyssey White Hot Versa 1. I love a good blade. Hopefully you can see that, but that's my putter that I've been using. It has the composite grip, or the composite shaft. So at the bottom, to stabilize it, I guess, a little bit more, it has the metal, and then the rest of it's graphite. And then I have a Super Stroke, kind of dirty now at this point, but Tour 2.0. Love this putter. FFK has one of those Odyssey ones. I think it's a either AI Smoke or like a Jailbird or something. It's one of those mallet ones. He seems to like it. I love the insert. I'm a big insert guy. Oh, I caught the net behind me. I should have stopped it. Dang it. Not the drive we were looking for to end it. 167. I'm going to hit a punch 5. See what happens. Odyssey just feels right to me. Had the Odyssey Stroke Lab number 7 before. Odyssey, these nuts. Oh boy. .6 down, 21, 31, 34, like a 30-ish. Had 7,000 spin on it. It just came out super low on that downslope. You know, Romeo. Good chat there from old Romeo. Had some good ones today. $10-footer. All right, 9 under. But compared to JT Walsh's 19 under. All right, we'll click stats quick just to make sure this counts. 10 pars, 7 birdies, 1 eagle. 318, 305. Ball speed. Actually, ball speed was about similar, but I don't think I hit as many fairways. 15 out of 18 greens in regulation, 6 out of 14 fairways. That was almost similar to the stroke round we just played. I just want to hit driver a couple times on the range just to hit a couple decent ones again after those last couple, and then probably call it quits. Golf's way more fun when you're hitting it better, and in particular, driver. That was a really good stretch. That back 9 on stroke, and then that most of that front 9 there, that was some of the best consecutive drives I've had. Nope. Now I'm worried about catching the net behind me. Thanks, Cornbread. Not bad. Speaking of which, you have an old Odyssey 2-ball. Whoa. That did feel pretty good. There you go, Romeo. 165, 286. Didn't draw, though. Closer. A little more lower body. And sloppy. Not quite timing it up. How far in front? No, we talked about this before. It's not, it gets up there towards left toe, but the camera is angled this way. So this is how the camera is. So it looks like it's pushed further up than it really is, but usually I'm lined up about here. So it's like probably in line with my left toe. It doesn't get too much further out. It just looks like, because it's, you're looking at this angle, it looks further out than it is. I do like getting it up there, though. That's how I hit up on it. It's not bad. I could end on these, but I want that ideally starting a little bit more to the right. A little too active with the old wrists. I'll probably end it on that one. A little bit low, but that's a missile right down the middle. 276, 160, rolling out to 304. Heck yes, Dice Man. Best drive I ever hit. 4-wheel drive, baby. 4-wheel drive with the new one. I've said it a couple times, but if you guys go back, if you look at that, I shot 34.29 on stroke. The back nine, I was just autopilot with this thing, like 280 plus in the air, baby draw. It was pretty sweet. I'd like to see some slow motion swings. I feel like there's a lot of speed being left on the table. I mean, I can guarantee you there is, but I don't know. I just try to do what I can with my non-6'5" and lanky frame. But yeah, you're not wrong. When I hit the best ones today, I was trying to get a little bit more. I still need to do more, but a little bit more of that feeling. Not even necessarily squatting, but a little bit more of like this motion, kind of with my legs. So kind of coming back a little bit more like that. I know if I really get down and really go down here, drop, and then explode up, I have pretty strong legs and I don't utilize them a ton. It just, it's a Flying Fat Kid always says one of my untapped power sources. So I know for a fact I can hit it harder. I have no doubt in my mind I can hit 170. I think if I work on some of that stuff and do a little bit more of like sequencing and using like proper leverage kind of stuff with legs, I wouldn't be surprised if I could get up towards 175, 180 if I really optimize it. But yeah, you're not wrong. But honestly, if I could just bottle what I was doing on that back nine on twisted stroke and just do that on repeat, where I'm carrying it, where I'm cruising low to mid 160s, carrying it like just shy of 290 I mean, I don't need, yeah, it'd be awesome to hit it like you guys, plus like 300 plus in the air. But if I can hit them like I was, like similar to that, 70 RPMs a side spin, if I can just do that, I'm pretty happy if it's rolling out towards 300. More of timing and release. Well, I know for a fact it's been ever since I started playing, and I get in the habit when I am tight and sore and not focused on the sequencing. I know for a fact I bring it back, and right when I get to here, I rush this. So I need to let my hands drop and then explode. But what I do is I leak power because I bring it back here, and it's such a split-second timing. I start applying the speed here. So I'm spinning out, and I'm losing this power. So by the time I get down to here, I'm already starting to slightly decelerate versus back, down, and then step on the gas is what I need to do. But it's hard to put all that together for me in a short amount of time is the issue. May need Romeo to dissect the Stice driver swing. But I mean, if you think, Romeo, if you're looking at it, I know you said you need slow-mo. If you think there's a couple low-hanging fruit things that I could try, I like on the more simple side for swing stuff. Like I do not like the P5, P6, P7 crap. My brain just doesn't work that way. But if you have like a couple like low-hanging fruits, like where I'm leaking the most power, kind of like swing thoughts or swing feels I could try, I'm more than happy. I'm not going to do it now because I'm already feeling it, but tomorrow if I come out, it's supposed to be warmer. If you have any things you want me to try. My best ever ball speed in here, I had 167 today. My best one probably 6-8 months ago was, I've had 2 or 3 in the 169s. I want to say like 169.1, 169.3, 169.5, and I think the best one ever was like 169.7 or 8. Haven't been able to get 170 yet, but I mean, I had that one today, 167, with just a little bit better contact and a touch more speed. I can easily, I think, get 170 here within the next 2-3 weeks, probably, if I just get that times up and I hit it good. Can't see it in real time. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That either means in real time I'm doing so many things bad, you can't pick out the one big one, or it means real time I'm doing at least some things right, and it's tough figuring out the couple things I need to change. But I'm out of here. I got to get a workout in later. Feels good. Got a sweat going. Nice and warm out here. I'm actually cooling down a little bit, but feels nice. 75 degrees out here versus felt like yesterday was like 15-20 degrees. But let me say thank you for the super chats, and then we'll end this. All right, we had Mr. Mike O, who said he put up $5 if I got in the circle, and I did. Sent $5 and said nice one. And then we had Cornbread with the generous $10 saying for the Freedom Bird, where we got a Murica Eagle there. Appreciate you, boys. Just can't see it in normal speed video. I wonder, I'd have to move this. I always say with the cameras, this one's angled this way, so that's straight there. And then this one that's even down the line is not technically down the line, just from how, like, I have like the laser level there. I'm kind of restricted on space. So this one right here is down the line here. I know down the line is supposed to be more of where you're hitting from. This is in line with more of where I stand with my body. And then obviously down the line would be more where I'm hitting from would be here. Maybe I could move the level and do a couple slow-mo swings with that and possibly record it. I don't know, but that's it for me. I am out of here. Appreciate you guys tuning in, whether it was 5 of you or 25 of you, like Alex or whoever that said that before. See ya, Cornbread. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. Means a lot. Can't wait once you get back in. You got to hop into HRG Club's been a lot of fun. The random person 2-man scramble and then get you back. I know you said TNT as well. It's possible. I do feel pretty good. Probably didn't have to play that that last one for Bogey's Backyard, but it's possible. I do some stretching, get a workout in, and some food. Maybe I'll be back out later on because it's gonna be nice and warm still. We'll see. We'll see if maybe the old Dankster or someone wants to do something, but I don't have now. I caught up. I didn't play anything really Twisted related last week. I don't really have. I have the part 3 to do. That's about it. Looking forward to TNT. It'd be good to have you back. 3-man teams this week. Should be fun. But we do have TNT tomorrow, so maybe better off not overdoing it. But I don't know. I may be back out, maybe not. If not, 6 p.m. tomorrow for TNT. If you got to get a hold of me, you got any questions, whatever, comments, questions, concerns, or you want to talk trash or dissect my driver swing, Discord is the best place to get in contact with me. So see y'all on the next one.